Fuck. Fuck. Yo, what up, people? Smiths and the motherfucking are here today, of course, to give you guys Danganronpa, the animation, episode 11 motherfucking review. Okay, see, the thing is, this episode, whoa, I'm happy to say I was partially right so far. What does that mean? Well, if you watched last week's fucking episode, you would know what I was talking about. You see, the thing is, I am highly fucking believing the fact that every student here knew each other for some period of time and then had their memories messed with because it's fucking Danganronpa with robots and shit, so fucking why not? And then, get ready for this shit? And then they had them fight to the death in this hopeless situation, so to speak. That's what I think happened. Why do I think that happened? Because it makes the most sense to me. I mean, with all the pictures that we've seen of, like, in the hidden files and the fucking, on the fucking hard drives and shit, like when you're cracking the code on the fucking data server and all that. When we saw those pictures of them and they all knew each other apparently before they went here, and since they all woke up in a different fucking class, you know, I'm just assuming that something happened with their memories. In this episode, we got confirmation from Kirigi. She remembered that her memories were somehow altered because she is the super duper high school detective. Super duper level high school detective or some shit. Anyway. And he knew, the person who started this game, that it was going to be very hard if they had an actual detective working with them. And so in order to even the game out, they of course wiped some of Kirigi's memories, which did help for a while, but in the end of the day, she was still Kirigi, and she was fucking detective up in here, and so she got the shit done. But you see, I mean, you could take away the memories, but you can never take away the training, so to speak. Noticing things that other people don't notice and shit. Anyway, the thing is, this episode, it turns out that everybody was at first blaming Kirigi for the murder of, course, the 16th student. And the entire time Nagi was like, no, this can't be happening. And then it brought up like a tarp so they could have killed him before. And then Nagi was a suspect for a little bit. Then it went back to Kirigi and the whole key thing. And then Nagi started remembering that she has a key that can go open any door. And so that would explain how she put it in her room. And there are all these, like, basically facts that we never seen. It's just like, oh, remember when we went in there we found this? And it was most of it actually was like stuff they just threw in at the beginning of the episode that was like somewhat evidence, except for one thing that we saw, which is like some hair or some shit in like a bathroom. That's one thing we didn't see, like some weird like liney thingy. Like, I don't know exactly what it was, but apparently that was somewhere and they didn't actually use it for anything, I believe. But you see, the thing is, this episode, it was crazy. Because then, all of a sudden, at the last minute, now I just started realizing, oh, wait, this is pretty weird. Something's not up, something's going on here. And then right then, Kirigi, at the last moment, says, Nagi had my key all along. He planted it. And then, so everybody votes. And since time was being crunched down, everybody voted for Nagi. And so, of course, she got punishment time. Even though we know possibly they didn't do it unless he has some type of alternate personality that we don't know about. Because, I mean, he did have those weird hallucinations, but those could also be, like, before his other side took over. I don't know. He's never shown any type of signs of having alternate personality. I mean, having an anime with two alternate personality motherfuckers in it, I think that'll be a little bit of a stretch. I'm not sure, though. I'm not sure. One, it's good. Two, is kind of pushing it. And then, this is when stuff got, well, Nagi's trial or his execution was really weird. It was like him in a school desk getting pushed on a conveyor belt while Mono Bear was teaching him shit. And then there was like a giant ass crusher and he was getting pushed slowly into it. And he was like taped to a chair and there was fire and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like what the fuck? Like legit, what the hell? Like Mono Bear really put out all the stops for this one, like legit, like that makes no sense at all. Like, who the fuck thinks of that? Like, where did they go to find this idea? Like how can we execute somebody? Oh, I got it. We strap him to a fucking classroom table chair. And then we have him going down the conveyor belt. While Mono Bear, our main character, is teaching him shit. And behind him, let's have fucking fire and fucking like side crushers and a bottom down crusher and a fucking hole to the garbage chute. Yeah, that's a perfect idea. Well, it was. It was like, whoa, shit. This nigga pulling out all the stops to kill this motherfucker. That's a weird fucking death. Like, oh my god. Like, fire and... And then, of course, Nagi was saved by Alter Ego, and he malfunctioned so that the crusher wouldn't go down. And then, like, a trapdoor or some shit opened up, or I believe it was already open. I believe it was already open, but it could have opened up. I'm not fucking 100% sure. But then he fell down to the fucking garbage chute. And... that was like it. Everybody's like, oh, did Alter Ego do that? But I thought he was the killer. And so I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, so Nagi isn't the killer, so it's fucking weird, okay? It is. That was my moment. I didn't really understand anything. And then basically Mono was like, the perfect punishment. This dude being stuck down there with no water or food. He'll eventually die. Let's go. And then Kirigi, of course, she fucking goes down the chute later on while Nagi's like conserving his strength and shit. Kirigi goes down, she gives him some food, she's like, let's get the fuck out of here. She uses her key, that can open any door, to like open up the door to get out, and then there's a giant ass fucking ladder. And while they're climbing up, Kirigi goes through her fucking side story about her memory being wiped and shit like that. And then they went back up, and it turned out that it was like right next to the incinerator, or the trash room. Yeah, I believe it was a trash room. It was like a manhole, so fuck it. And I didn't... Then it had some information, but all it really did was help prove my point about the whole possibility of them losing their memories. Because if it happened to Kirigi, it can definitely happen to everybody else. Just saying. It also means, like Mono Bear said, that they're at the beginning. That ties in a little bit later. Fuck it, I'll just talk about it right now. Mono Bear said near the end of the episode when he was on the fucking speakers, and I gotta talk about this right now because fuck it, why not? I'm like in the mode right now, so I gotta talk about it. See, the thing is, Mono Bear said at the beginning there were only 16 students. No more, no less. And I'm wondering, does that mean that still one of these students is the mastermind behind it all? I mean, because we can assume that the person who attacked Nagi when he was in the fucking closet room was, of course, a 16th student. But the thing is, it could have been somebody else. Because like I said, it only like really would work with two people because of their hairdos. And that was, of course, Togami, and of course, what's his name? Her name. And of course, the swimmer chick. So there's still a possibility that, because when he says that there was originally only 16 students, here no more, no less, that means that one of them has to be the mastermind, or Mono Bear isn't counting himself, and Mono Bear is... Well, you can't exactly say that he is a person. Is he actually like a person still hiding somewhere in the school that isn't the principal? Because we also find out that Kirigi came to the school for to meet her father, who was the principal, and she knows that her father wouldn't do shit like this because he's fucking insane. And so that has to mean that maybe possibly one of these students is actually the mastermind. Because Mono Bear's a fucking robot. We all know that. He blew the fuck up and then he came back. He's a robot. I don't believe that he actually is an actual like entity, but he's being controlled by somebody. If I had to put my bet on anybody, I'd say Togami. Togami, bro. I don't know, but I know it would make Bankai 922 very happy if Togami was the mastermind and got killed. Hell yeah. This nigga would be, yeah. Fucking Bankai would be all over that shit. But you see, the thing is, and I'm going to try and wrap this up really fast. Basically, they confront Mono Bear and they know it's a scam, and then they're like, okay, so basically they make a deal. They're going to redo the trial, and in this trial, they basically are going to have to find out who actually killed the 16th student. And later on, I believe also it's reiterated and also added on, I believe, somewhere in there, that basically, later on, it's basically said also that they will have to solve all the mysteries. And if they get any one of those mysteries wrong, they all die. If they get them all right, they win. And so there are all these mysteries that they're going to have to figure out. And the first one, of course, being they're going to have to find out exactly why they're all here. Because that was one of the mysteries that they're going to have to solve. Possibly also who's the mastermind. And when at least the killings stop now. But now it's all or nothing. Either all going to die or they're all going to, fucking live. I mean, it's one way or another now. And there was also the scene before Mono Bear announced that to everybody else, not just so that Kirigi and motherfucking Nagi, Nagi. Before Kirigi and Nagi knew that, they was gonna tell everybody, but then Mono Bear came on. The last crash trial will be held. You must figure out all the questions. So basically, but the thing is, when Nagi walked back in there and everybody's like, oh shit. Oh shit. We almost killed that motherfucker and it looks like he didn't do it. We're horrible people. Now he was like, get the fuck out of here. I don't give a fuck. Me, out person. Fuck you. I'm about to murder all you bitch ass niggas and then I'm be out. Fucking. But you see, the thing is, I like that about Nagi. Nagi was like, yeah, mistakes happen, but we gotta get over it. We all gotta get out of this together. So Nagi isn't breaking his fucking character, in a sense. He isn't, like, becoming something that he's not. He's sticking to his fucking beliefs. Everybody getting out. And that all or less was the entire episode. I mean, there were a lot of twists and turns, and I didn't see a lot of it coming. It was inspirational, and I might actually be right about the whole memory thing. To an extent, at least. To an extent, I am somewhat right now. Because memories have been altered. We're seeing that one more confirmation. We're good, son. We're good. So that being said, I'll have to give this fucking episode 8.5 out of 10. I gotta give it 8.5 out of 10, mostly because it was a great episode. It was better than good. Because of all the information we learned, and me being right, I had to fucking say it with the possibility of memory wiping and shit like that, and they all knew each other. Fucking more despair, like, yeah, you two motherfuckers right there, you've been dating, you got a kid and something. Let me the shit. If I was like, hey, guess what? You two motherfuckers, you got a kid somewhere. It's like, that would've been crazy shit. Fuck it. Anyway, so Smith's to the motherfucking R. Comment, like, subscribe, all the other shit. I wanna know what you guys think about the fucking episode. Why not? Put it down below if you want to, fuck it. And overall, this was a great fucking episode. That being said, peace the fuck out.